Placing your camp is one of the most important things you can do to start off your journey in Fallout 76. Not only is it a safe place to drop off loot and repair weapons and armor, when placed in the right location, it adds a lot of free, valuable resources you're going to need early on. In this video, I'm going to go over the basics of the camp system and my all-time favorite spot to set up camp when starting a new character. Let's get started. Now, before I show you the location, I want to explain what nodes are and how valuable they are to the players. On your journey, you may come across a crack on the ground, and walking up to it, you can usually see various things such as aluminum and harder to find resources like oil and lead. While searching the spot offers you a small amount of the shown resource, the real value of these nodes is the extractor feature. When placing a camp in the vicinity of a node of your choice, you will find an item added to your camp's available blueprints. Placing the extractor down over the node and powering it up rewards you with the resource over time. It's a meager amount and you need to keep making treks back home to reset the extractor itself, but its value is immense and it pays you back over time. And when you reach the end game, you can build your camp around your most needed resource, but when starting out, one particular resource node I would argue is actually more valuable for newer players. Just west of Sunshine Meadows Industrial Farm in the Forest Zone, you will find a spot along the water with a junk node. This is where you're going to want to set your first camp. This location has 3 things needed to make a successful starting location. 1. Water source to collect and boil for crafting. 2. A junk node to start building up in collection for crafting. And 3. Ample resources located nearby again for crafting. Junk is the most valuable resource early on, and instead of searching areas for specific junk, this allows you to build up your supply early so you don't run into a situation where you're trying to repair or craft something and you're out of that resource, and now you must stop everything in order to get that one piece of junk to keep going. And that's just one side of things. Of course, you can find junk nodes everywhere, so if you're really just looking for a junk node and a place of water, you can certainly find that elsewhere. But the real benefit of this area is it's right next to probably the best place to find the ingredients to crafting healing salve. I made a video about how to do this. I'll go ahead and leave it in the description down below if you haven't checked it out. But stim packs are pretty hard to come by early on, and it might take you a while before you can get the crafting plan for it. So your only real option is to craft mass amounts of healing salve, which you get with the first couple of main quests when you start the game. After about 15 minutes of scrounging around for the ingredients, you can usually craft over 100 healing salves per run. This is before getting the super duper perk, which can increase your yield. Since you might not have a steady supply of caps on hand to fast travel to this area conveniently located next to your camp literally saves you time and money when you run out of healing items. Although many players choose their camp locations based on looks, I think for new players, their primary goal is to start building up their resource hoard, and the best way is to do it passively with an extractor at your camp. I'll leave the aesthetic building to more creative and talented Fallout 76 content creators out there. I just wanted to outline a quick and simple place to set up your first camp that adds a lot of value early on. Once you start to flesh out your build and have enough junk items, you can seek a location with a node suited to your current needs. If you really enjoyed this video, please be sure to like and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Let me know if you guys know another great starting location for new players. I would love to continue the conversation down there and visit some of your choices. Thank you all for checking out this video, and I will see you in the next one.